Hey guys, it's Corey with South Shore Roofing and Exteriors. I'm always trying to think about things from a customer's perspective. So today I want to talk about estimates. Conventional wisdom is you hear people talking about getting multiple estimates so that they can figure out which company is best for them. So the problem with that is most people say, we get, 3 or 4 or 5 estimates, and then we typically pick the one in the middle. Well, what if the one in the middle, that company's terrible? You don't really have any indication of who the company is and how the company operates. So when you're looking at estimates, here are a couple things that you might want to think about before just looking at the pricing. First of all, is the estimate really clear? Does it tell you exactly what you're going to be buying, the type of materials, who the manufacturer is? Okay, that's important to know because different materials have different price points. The other thing you need to look at is how are they going to be installed? Does it give you a good indication on how they're going to be installed? But I think more importantly than having a clear, detailed estimate is understanding who the company is that's actually going to be doing the work. So does that estimate come with a proposal that talks about their processes? Does it come with a proposal that talks about exactly how they're going to do your project? Which means, how do they communicate with you? How do they communicate timelines? Are they transparent? There are a lot of complaints against contractors. You know what the number one complaint against contractors are? There isn't just one. There's a bunch of them. They didn't finish on time. The job took longer. It cost more money. I can't even get them to show up. They didn't do exactly what I asked them to do. All of those things. So wouldn't you think that just looking at an estimate with numbers on a paper doesn't really tell you much about the company? Doesn't really, help you solve that problem of unrealized expectations. So more than just looking at collecting estimates, maybe think about how you're going to vet the contractors that you have over. Do they provide good information for you? Do they provide transparency on what kind of company they are, their licenses and insurance, how they produce their projects, who's actually going to be doing the work on your home? All of those things are important to know, along with having a really detailed estimate. If you don't have a detailed estimate, how can you know exactly what you're buying? So if you look at things like windows and doors, or you look at things like garage doors, or a myriad of other things that go on your house, siding, roofing, all of those things, we all know that there's entry-level products, meaning they're the cheaper ones on the market. Then there's other good, better products, and more importantly, the warranties. Better products have longer warranties. So having a company that's going to walk you through all of that stuff and not just hand you an estimate with numbers on a paper, maybe brief descriptions of something, doesn't really tell you much about what you're getting. Do your homework, be thorough, ask a lot of questions. Most important, understand how the company operates that you're potentially going to hire. Other than that, making sure that you have a very clear understanding of how they document everything, looking at your estimate, making sure it's very specific so you don't have unrealized expectations, and getting a full picture of exactly what's going to get done will help you choose the right contractor.